And then it hit me that I wasn't just detoxing my body, I needed to detox my relationship with time because somewhere along the way, I started to believe that if I wasn't productive, I was falling behind in some capacity. I've been thinking a lot lately about time. Honestly, I've been fighting with time. Not physically, of course, because time isn't something I can hold, but it is something that I feel. It's something that runs in the background of every single thing that I do. It's something that I struggle with. And it's honestly something I place blame on when I'm running late, when I'm overwhelmed, or when something just doesn't get done. Because when things fall short, my first instinct is to blame time. Like, time failed me. But the truth is, time didn't do anything wrong. I'm working on being very intentional about building a better relationship with time. And I'm fully aware that time isn't my enemy, right? Time is just, it is what it is. It doesn't stop, it doesn't wait, it doesn't bend. And the truth is, time has never once promised me more of itself. I'm the one who keeps acting like I deserve more hours when in all actuality, we all get the same 24 hours. But it's truly up to me on how I manage the time that I'm given on a daily basis, especially when I choose to stack on a full time job, going back to school, trying to build a brand, keeping a home, nurturing relationships, maintaining some sort of social life, and then adding a hobby. That list doesn't even come close to all the in between day to day things that I do. And then I wonder why I'm often overwhelmed. I wake up, I go straight into work mode, and I love what I do because I'm getting 1% better each day. But even when the feedback is great, I'm still carrying some type of pressure, the pressure to keep proving myself, right? To keep showing that I'm not just qualified, but I'm worthy of the next level. And when the workday ends, school starts. I'm in week 7 of summer semester, and with fall semester right around the corner, I'm already side eyeing the months accounted for. Before I even know it, I'll be saying Happy New Year again. It's like every minute of my day is already claimed, so I have to be intentional about taking even a single moment to be still and ask myself, how am I really doing? And although I'm always grateful to meet a new year, the new years are coming by very, very fast. Yesterday was day 1 of my detox. I'm doing a 21-day parasite, gut, and toxins cleanse that goes from June 30th to July 21st. And I woke up trying to do it all, right? Follow the plan, show up for work, study, clean, cook, exist. And by midday, I felt like I was drowning in my own expectations. And then it hit me that I wasn't just detoxing my body, I needed to detox my relationship with time because somewhere along the way, I started to believe that if I wasn't productive, I was falling behind in some capacity. Although through this podcast, I'm having to constantly ask myself, but what if I'm not behind? What if this is what the process actually looks like? So, my new affirmation since starting this podcast has been I'm not behind, I am becoming. I don't know if you guys have seen it in past episodes, but it's something that just constantly rings in my mind. And it's something that I'm truly affirming myself that I'm not behind, I'm becoming. There are things like running 13 partners full time, right? Building investor and vendor relationships, holding on to enjoyment, and hopefully motherhood one day, right? So follow me. But sometimes I sit with the thought, if I'm already this overwhelmed, how will I ever have time to be all of these things in the next chapter? I want all the things I desire so deeply, right? Because they are repeated conversations between me and God. But I also wonder in the back of my mind, will there ever be enough time, enough space, enough stillness to even be present in these next chapters? And that's the part that scares me, the not knowing when or how things will happen, not knowing if I'm only preparing for things that may not manifest. I don't know. But what I do know is I don't want to keep living in this constant tug of war or resenting time. I want to continue believing and building my trust and knowing that what's mine will meet me in time. Not in hustle, not in panic, not even in burnout. That's the thing about divine timing, right? It shows up so certain. It's graceful and soft, and it aligns itself so perfectly. With trusting divine timing, I genuinely do not wish to concern myself with the how or the when of the things that I desire. I just want to be in it. I want to be content and give the foundation its proper cure time. In construction, once the foundation is poured, there's no rushing the cure time, right? Even when the weather isn't ideal, you still have to wait. Whether it's raining, scorching hot, or unpredictable, the slab doesn't get a shortcut just because conditions are inconvenient. This actually reminds me of what I shared in episode 5, being weatherproof. That episode wasn't just about surviving storms, it was about protecting what's being built. And what I'm building in the cure time it takes is proof that being weatherproof isn't a one time thing, it's a lifestyle. It's trusting that even when the forecast doesn't feel fair, what I'm building is still settling, is still getting stronger, is still worth the wait. So, this is where I'm at. I'm not trying to master time anymore. I'm trying to partner with it, to slow down enough to hear what each moment is asking of me, and not to worry about tomorrow or even prepare for 10 years from now, which I typically do, but to truly be in the present moment. Because sometimes curing doesn't look like action, it looks like stillness, it looks like pulling back, it looks like letting your body, your mind, and your soul catch up to your schedule. If you're listening right now and you've been beating yourself up over not being further along, right? I want to say this with all the love that I have to give. You are not behind. You are just in the part of the process that only time can control. And the thing about the time that it takes to cure, it happens quietly, out of sight and off schedule. But when it's done, you'll be solid, you'll be grounded, and you'll be ready. So, yeah, this was the episode that I truly needed. I feel like the most productive thing I've done these last few weeks has been recording and sharing these episodes and just showing up for myself. This is for me. It's me being honest with myself about where I am in my life right now and to really pause and breathe so I can give myself grace and acknowledge that time is not running out for me. It's unfolding. This is my reminder that time is inevitable and to release the need to want to control it. Delayed gratification is real. Any progress is still progress despite the cure time. And when God selects a path for you, He will make a way every single time. And when that delayed gratification hits, it's going to hit. And you're going to drop to your knees full of joy, full of gratitude that the thing that you have been praying for and working towards came at the right time and on time. And I want to be here for it, for all of it. Thank you for sitting with me today. Thank you for choosing presence over pressure. And thank you for giving yourself permission to let your foundation cure. Until next time, let's keep building. See you next time.